Here are three important reasons why students fail in IELTS writing test 2. Well, according to many students, they feel like this is the most challenging part of IELTS. They look at the questions and they absolutely panic. And I've seen most of them, they think that it's probably because we're not prepared the right way. And yes, that might be the reasons, but there are actually more reasons to talk about. First up is, of course, they do not answer the question. They do not answer the exact question. So a lot of the times, the question says, do you agree or disagree? And all of a sudden, I see a lot of students, they write 2-3 pages of essay, opinion essay, and almost like long, handsome, smart, stunning vocabulary, but they do not answer the exact question, or most of the times they don't clearly state if they agree to the point or disagree. And so that is the one reason that's why the students cannot get their dream score. Reason number two, they start writing without a clear plan. And I feel like this has to do with something about their ego as well. Because I've seen a lot of students, they rush into their writing. They think that if they start planning out, then they won't have enough time to finish their whole answer. And I feel like this is the messiest, this is the stupidest way to go about it. You have so much time to plan. You have around 5 to 8 minutes. You need to talk about the exact idea, or just clearly mention the example, and then try to start your logical essay that you have in your mind. But always plan it out nicely, like the things that I want to talk about in this essay. Lastly, reason number three, they try to sound smart instead of being clear. And I feel like this is probably the biggest reasons why students fail in IELTS writing task 2. Every time they rush into their fancy, highly mesmerizing words, and instead of really just communicating clearly, you got to have a very controlled, very accurate way of explaining things. You cannot be really regurgitating words and kind of making it feel a little more intellectual. Yes, you can always come up with a very exquisite expressions, but it has to be very clear as well, that if your expressions really match up the questions. And if you don't know, if you don't have that contextual proper vocabulary, then just try to stay clear and stay numb and stay very witty in your remarks as well. Try not to really sound very complicated, because the moment you start sounding complicated in your writing, especially in writing task 2, what happens is the examiners think that you are just playing with the words instead of answering the exact question. So your logic, your coherency, your task response, and your grammar, they are all monitored. And for that sake, writing task 2 is more like a very dynamic, versatile type of task. And that's why you need a very interesting style of writing instead of going for a very fancy and highly dramatic wave style. Alright guys, thank you so much. That wraps up this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and please share it with your friends, and I'll see you in another one.